to Thanksgiving. The mad rush of the holidays is certainly upon us, and that has a lot of us looking for ways to keep our stress level to a minimum. Cheryl with Cheryl-style is here to help us do just that. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.
Now, your Thanksgiving this year includes what? Things at your house, going to somebody else's house, a relative's house?
We have Thanksgiving at our house this year, but my mother does all the cooking. And so what I've tried to do is create a way that she doesn't keep popping up every 5 minutes. And so what we've done, I've taken a little sneak peek out of my book. You're so invited. Panic less, play more, and get your party on. And in the book, you'll see that you can pre-produce Thanksgiving. So when you ask them, can I bring something, you say, absolutely, why don't you bring the deviled eggs, and then also would you sign up to take out the trash? And so that way, when you're asking everyone to participate during the harried, hour of trying to get everything on the table, it's beautifully orchestrated. Everyone knows what they need to do to help.
It's interesting. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there seems to be the people that prefer the work after.
That's
and
right.
Those that prefer, I'm a before girl. Like when I'm full, I don't want to do the after work.
Yeah, and so you can sign up.
So I could sign up for all the, pouring the drinks, polishing the silver, that sort of thing.
That's right. And then the guys that want to watch the game afterwards, they should sign up before as well.
Well, I know that's not the only tip you have. So once we've done the pre-producing, as you called it, of Thanksgiving, then it comes to the day when everybody comes and arrives, at the home.
Well, when they get there, they'll have their Tupperware, plastic dishes, Cool Whip, trays, and you don't want your table to look like a church social. So what I suggest is that you have your trays already put out on the table, and then some fresh herbs that I have over here, and then I just garnish everything, and then I put the Tupperware for those before dishwashers, right? And then you wash it all up, and then if there's any leftovers, you'll have the clean Tupperware to put all of the leftover food in.
I do like this concept because I think that sometimes when you're not entertaining in your own home, and maybe you're kind of more of a hands-on, control freak, you feel a little uncomfortable when you don't have a job to do. So this really does make you feel like you've kind of been brought into the fold of the tradition instead of just being kind of an outsider looking in.
And everybody really wants to help, and so this is a way where they'll feel like they're participating.
This is precious. First of all, I have to find out where you got this, because this is adorable.
Well, these are tasting cups from Pier 1, and so basically what it is this is an idea if you're in a blended family where you have to go to 2 different meals during the day, or you have adult children and they go to one place and then they stop by your house later. And so this is a way to keep the essence of Thanksgiving with the Thanksgiving foods like cranberry and squash and a little bit of stuffing, but it's the second meal of the day, so you don't want to overstuff. And so we call this our turkey take 2 because it's kind of the second meal of the day, and then you're off to the movies later.
Isn't that a much more beautiful way to have that, second round without, pulling out like a paper plate at that point and carving things out of the plastic, containers that have already been stuck in the refrigerator?
Exactly, and it's a way to, where the guests can feel obliged to take some food, but they don't feel like they have to take too much.
Are these your yams?
Those are the, yes.
Candied yams, okay. Mine tend to be a little bit more orange. I think I put a lot more sweet stuff in there.
Those are probably sweet potatoes, actually. These are sweet potatoes, which have less color.
It's beautiful, beautiful, and I love how, again, you're kind of keeping that, fresh herb kind of garnish consistent throughout your entertaining.
And then these are petite little crab apples, so they make just kind of this little petite setting.
Love it. Love it very much.
And then another thing that we could do is serve your desserts in bite-sized pieces, because when, again, if this is the second meal of the day, you just want a little bite of something sweet at the end. So this is cut out with the little square cookie cutters and put on the little tasting spoons. And again, it's just to, have your guests feel comfortable. They don't want to overeat, but they want to be polite.
And again, I have to ask, where did you get these?
Those are Pier 1 tasting spoons.
Is this from Pier 1 too?
This is not. This is West Elm.
Okay, I'm a new fan of West Elm. I will be liking West Elm on Facebook in the next 30 seconds. And you know what, I think this kind of half of the table also speaks really well to being able to do some portion control, because let's be honest, Thanksgiving is not only a time for family, but it really is sort of the kickoff to like a season of gluttony. And we all regret it at the end of it.
That's why
if we can take some
have to get to the gym, right?
Right.
You can find more ideas like this at Cheryl-style.com, which is my website, and we'll have all sorts of holiday party planning and pre-producing your holiday events.
I was just talking with somebody in the station, Connie Kohler, our morning anchor, and we were talking in the makeup room about how entertaining is truly an art. And if this can kind of help those people that aren't necessarily as comfortable as you are, then we're all for it. So lots of great information, and we're going to have a link, of course, to Cheryl's website on sonoranliving.com to help you entertain through the entire holidays here in the next couple of months.